Hello, everybody. Welcome back up here. And I want to say thank you guys for the comments, great follow up with the energies. Currently, the energies are very interesting there. By the way, today it's my birthday, so happy birthday, Dio. But we're talking about the energies. We are talking about the emotions, and we're talking about here is about human relationships and how the current energy is affecting on us, which is that's what the astrogravity is. We are living here in this field. Interesting that from yesterday's energies about the storm that so on, that informations of the storm, it's passing to what? It's passing to the authority. And that authority knows the how. Very powerful energies is going to be because today the moon actually is going to be disengaged with Jupiter in the divine aspect, and later on is going to be disengaged with the healing Chiron there. This could be a lot of process happening within you as the feminine energy is learning the why, and that why it's passing into the how. Now the how knows how to do it, and this is what it's coming to know how. The power of the know how energies when the both feminine and masculine intuitions are working. You need to understand that the masculine energy, which is not talk too much about it within the people and understanding, and they have this um, creative intuition. You see, the feminine intuition is more about the why. Why do we need this? Why we need that? Is this gonna be helpful? Is that gonna be helpful? This is what the feminine intuition is. While the masculine intuition is like, oh, I need to put this together. I need to fix this together. I know how to do this. I know how to create this. And this is the masculine energies that right now, when you look that new moon that was at Libra, it is about this unifications of the both feminine and masculine energies when they working incorporating together. This is one of the masculine energies like, okay, I'm going to be doing this, but this is going to like it. This is for example, I'm going to be talking to the authority in there, but is this is going to be understand. So the both this kind of like a feelings in communications in a process that goes on, it's bringing a lot of growth. And the growth of the intuition that she had during the meeting yesterday with Jupiter and Chiron, it is about that. To healing that part of the intuitions, to learning the lower part of the energy, which is could be coming as a manipulations. Now it's coming to understand the reality of the purpose, that realism that it's there, because the realism is found where? In your shadow. What you really want, it's found in the shadow. What you're hiding, what you're getting, but within the shadow, it's only your secret ideas, your secret agendas in there. But since this divine aspects with Jupiter and Chiron, I hope you did the right thing, which is you understood that your real power was buried deep inside of you. And now you're understanding the whys, you're passing that energies into the to the authority within yourself. And now the authority knows the how. So basically the how, it's how you're gonna survive this storm as the moon is gonna come in into Capricorn. Okay, this is going to be a very intense energies. We're talking about completely cardinal changes of how you're working things out, but you also how you know things. And this is this know how, it is that the warrior. But as you see, the warrior, he sees that sunlight is the authority, right? In there. But the authority is also thinking. The process of the divine masculine energies of how can I put it together? And that is the power of this masculine intuition that we are going to be finding that energy. We're going to be looking at in there. But the masculine intuition is like, I don't have to fight the universe. I don't have to fight against the divine. I don't have to fight against God. Here is how those two energies they're gonna comes in as the divine intuitions of the feminine side is giving you the reasons of the why. The masculine energies knows the how. And the cooperations within two brings the cooperations from the personality itself that brings into the beautiful relationship two people can have. Because the one understands the other. Deep depth into the reality, into the real personality as you are. So with that being said up here, guys, for here is what happens at 7 o'clock in the morning. As I said here, the moon and Venus, they are separating. The moon is currently with the divine energies here with the Chiron and Jupiter, which is Venus is going to follow. We still have the ascendant early at in the morning together within Libra, pointing out to the sun. As you see it, that right now the ascendant is sun. They're still under the divine energies with Saturn. Okay, the learning process is coming, and this is the beauty of the authority that accepts this masculine intuition from it in its own self. The authority thinking, how can you make it? Every authority, if you take it from your personality, from within you, to the authority out within the government body, within the religionist body, and so on and so on, guess what? They're seeking to find a solutions. And those solutions that's gonna be. But the first solutions are coming where? Within you, within each person. Okay, so with this energy as a Mars still up here, again, this beautiful energy with Venus, Mars, and Saturn, that is it, the beauty right now. Okay, this is a kind of like you finding the gold everywhere within yourself. From within, you become the diamond, right? So as the day go by, at later on at 8 o'clock energies, the midheaven it's opposing Pluto. It's been for a while. It's going to be for a while in there, but it's needed to work. You can't just know things. You have to how things. You have to make actions. You have to produce these actions. Some of the unhealed patterns comes in out in the play as the ascendant is opposing Chiron right now. But still, these energies, these divine energies from Chiron, they're gonna be looking to that intuition. This is what these energies I'm talking about. You heal those patterns within yourself. You heal the understanding. Then when the feminine comes into you and it's like, hey, we need to do this and this, you don't have to be jumpy and grumpy and so on. It's like, okay, wait a minute. Let me see how we can do this. That I value the relationship in there. But first, you're going to be seeing it from within yourself. And 10 is going to be replied to the others. Okay, so when you have with the others, you showing up what it's inside of you. If you as a masculine divine energy is inside of you, that authority within yourself is not in order, you're going to be jumping, grumpy, and over. It's like, come on, I don't have to do this right now, or so on and so on, because you don't see the importance, because you don't have the why. But if you stop for a second and listen to why, you're going to be like, oh, I get it. Okay, a very powerful thing it is to listen the feminine intuitions of why, so you can understand how. But it's the same thing apply when the masculine energies explains the how. Okay, you to see another why, or you to go ahead and accept it. And that is what this is going to be working on. The acceptance of doing the work right? So at 9 o'clock, the ascendant goes into a Scorpio. That is going to be the lack of transformations. You're going to be seeing this process that you're lacking to transform within you. It has to be my way. See, the masculine toxic energy is like, oh, it's got to be my way. She has to do what I told her so. That kind of old mentality that the masculine rules over the feminine. And guess what? You find out that the feminine knows already what you're thinking because she's the intuition and that. And she knows how to twist things and manipulate things, you to do what the feminine wants. Okay? That's how the old world works. New world that emerges right now. This energies of Aquarius is like, we gotta be real here and here what we need to do. And what do you think? How we gonna make it? The masculine knows. Okay, the masculine knows how to do it, and this lack of transformations is gonna come into you. But as the midheaven is gonna be helping, it's gonna be have this yacht with Saturn, and that is the seek the wisdom. The boat just seeks the wisdom from within. As the moon is studying the why, guess what? The authority knows the how. She's studying the how. And this is what's going to happen is next year when we all meeting in here, you're going to be seeing at this in a very profound, beautiful, personal way. Because change from subconscious creates rebirthing of life. And this is going to be kind of like a rebirthing the earth. We already saw so many things. We already saw that. We need to go take a different way. So with this energy as it coming in there at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, we're going to have a lot of energies coming in here at Scorpio. The midheaven here, as you guys remembering what happened here at the last degree is for Leo and the first degree of Virgo, you got this transformations processes downloaded to you 6 months ago. You already know this has been going on. Even if you have to go back as a year ago, it's still there. It was there. The question is a year ago right here, your masculine, your divine masculine energies, they were connecting into the past. That was one of the south node was at Libra. Okay? While currently it's still at Libra, but where is that is going on, right? And as we talking about this energy right now, where is it? Right in here. So it's moving backwards on the planets. So we are going to be going back to where? We're going to go back into the healing personality. But how can you heal personality if you haven't healed your mind? And the beginning of healing the mind is to be a good listener. Good listener. And tomorrow we are going to be, the day after tomorrow, we are going to be dealing as the moon is coming into Sag, are we a good listening to each other? Not to ourselves, to each other. Okay? Could be a lot of duality including in this, but it's going to be okay. All right, 11 o'clock, that energy of the moon is going to come. The why energy, the power. Why would I heal? Why would I grow? Why would I want to see those visions? Why would I want to change? You're going to know the why. You already been knowing the why. So you have to do it. But a lot of the people have challenges with this because the moon, it is opposing Uranus. You're opposing the sudden changes. You're opposing what's going on. You're not kind of like a liquid to accept the moving changes. The moving changes can go up and then they can go down. Are you flexible? Are you adjustable? So you can be able to navigate within the flow. And this is it. You to be able to navigate smoothly through this unpredictable life. That unpredictability that comes in from Uranus is actually the part that pushing you through different life situations. This kind of like all of a sudden things in there because that is a Jupiter That is a Uranus, I'm sorry. Okay? Unpredictability. You can't predict things. The only thing you can predict is your reactions. Because if you know yourself, you can predict. But what's going to happen if you know the reality between the why and the how? And you really using it, your internal powers of both your intuitions, masculine and feminine, of know-how. And by know-how, guess what? You are doing everything within your soul, with your powers. You're actually understanding your powers. And then when you're understanding your powers, you are self-efficient. But you also, when you're with others, you are self-efficient in a team, right? And this is what brings this really, really good power there today. Okay? It's a very beautiful energies, guys. Very beautiful, powerful things. All right. Here's what are we talking about tomorrow. That's what the moon is gonna be. We're talking about 24 hours from now. You good listener. This is this such energies that's gonna be working with the midheaven. It's gonna be working with Pluto. It's gonna be giving it this kite. He's gonna be putting all this positiveness towards the North Node because you're going there. You're going there. Here's what's gonna happen and tomorrow, as you see it. Here is the moon, right? Where you see the visions today. They're giving you, they're coming in a heads up with this. And if you pay attention to what the ascendant is giving you at a certain time of the day, you see this, and up psychics, they say premonitions, glimpses, part of the future comes to you. Why? So you can prepare yourself, you to know about it. What was the reason inside of you want to know the future? You want to know the future so you can know how you can adjust it to maybe manipulate it and how to react. But if you trust within the reality itself, the way the reality comes to you, you're going to be, okay, I see it, what's coming. I know how to deal with it. I know how. And when you pay attention of what you're saying, when you're saying the words know how do you feel? You see, if you have a problem, situations, and so on, you're thinking, and you can have a stinking thinking, right? You're thinking to a point if you cannot think anymore, right? But when you figure it out, the know-how, all of a sudden it's everything's fine, peaceful. This is how you're balancing the energies within yourself. Okay, so this is going to be coming in. You pay attention to this because the midheaven there is at Libra in there is a beautiful energies with Uranus, with Pluto in there is a beautiful energies with the ascendant and the moon. So the inner work is going to come in with this. Yeah, you're going to be facing with the future. You're going to be facing unhealed patterns. Okay, but as a that part, it's coming. That is normal. Because if you're acting on the places of your internal wounds, the internal wounds will be spilled over to others. It's kind of like a wounded person passing the wounds to others. Okay, while this energy is about like make balance, don't wound nobody, make a peace, make a relax, and see what you can improve. Knowing how to improve yourself is one of the best think you can learn from within you. It's the biggest part of maturity in all level. Depends on what you have to work. All right, it's a 1 o'clock up here. We're talking about this divine energies against with Saturn. Still, we have this beautiful energies with the moon. And now you're listening to the authority. The listener with the authority is going to be required. The healing is going to be requiring this beautiful growth. Are we a friends? Let's work into the friendshipness. Let's get into these powerful things, right? So with this energy, that energy is also pointing into Mars. In about almost 2 days, we are going to have the moon comes in here. You empowering the warrior within you. But the warrior who does not know how he's going. He creates warts and chickens and creates this, this kind of like a chaos. While the masculine energies that know how puts everything all of a sudden in order, sees the vision, working it faster, understanding what it needs to be adjusted, understanding what is the proper stop for a minute. Let's do it right. And this energy is gonna comes in as a glimpse towards us, and in the next hour, the midheaven that is at Scorpio, it shows up the road into the new things that we need to develop from within itself and the point of directions of where we are going. As the ascendant is in divine energies with Uranus, you understand from your intuition in there, you can't fight the universe. You can't fight what's coming towards you. You can't predict it, issues, problems, and so on. Things all of a sudden happen. Okay, but things happen. So you to evolve. You ever heard about the word shit happen? So shift can happen. There you go. You're understanding this energies in there. You might not see any of the clarity of the pictures because the ascendant is opposing Jupiter and square Neptune and Pisces. Kind of like, what was this all about? Until you trust in, you go into your feelings. And those feelings is going to be telling you that informations of the energy field of the gravity, it turns to energy. You turning that energies is to what? To informations. That informations is processed, turns to emotion. You understand it. Now you transfer it, the gravity magnetic field into personal informations from you. That's how the astro-gravity works. Okay, so talking about in the next hour, that's going to be the ascendant. This is going to be the storm. We talk about this as the midheaven pointing towards Venus and Jupiter. In there, Venus is going to be pretty soon moving forward, so she's going to get these divine energies with Jupiter. Very powerful divine love. It's coming, guys. For those who are in a relationship, that divine energy is going to be bringing you even the next things. For some of who seeking at that energy, that's going to come into them. But where are you seeking it? Do you seeking it when everything is good? No. You're seeking it when everything is down, deep within you. But this time, this energy is coming in there. It's like, okay, deep down within you, you're secure. Deep down there, even with your shadow, you're secure. Even with the things that goes wrong, you're secure. And that brings that personality power. Okay, that personality power that comes in and rise it up. All right, talking about the next hour, ascendant is with Pluto. Beautiful, 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 beautiful energy. As you see it, that the inner work from the last hour got done, guess what? The moon is dropping the divine energies with Jupiter. It's not anymore active. The only divine energies that right now the moon has is with Chiron. But Chiron is the path of this squaring Mercury, squaring the Sun, squaring the both Liliths in there, and Mars. Those unhealed processes are coming. But the more you're trusting that energy of love, Saturn, you see that the Saturn, it brings all these energies with the authority. What are you going to authorize? You put the divine within your subconscious. Guess what? Everything is going to be in the proper order. And you're going to see it. You're going to see it in about a few days when the moon, when a Venus is going to be in these divine energies in there with Jupiter. You might going to see some lot of visions, clarities in there. Okay, guys? All right, the midheaven is going to be at Sag. We talk about this energy when the ascendant was here and empowering Mars. That is going to be the inner work that is going to be coming up to you so you can work. That is going to be the why. The moon is going to be there in about 2 days. You're going to be seeing this energy, but that energy is going to be transferring directly towards the sun because you listen. You listen the feminine why, and you listen the masculine how. So if you pay attention within yourself about this feminine why and a masculine how, and you learn the know-how, guess what? You're gonna be transferred this within a partner. And guess what? The inner fights of Mars that he has right now with all this is gonna be healed. It's gonna be doing right because he's learning. And this is that masculine energies that are gonna be learning all this process to understand the power of the feminine energies as the feminine energies understanding the masculine. And all those is power of love. Okay. All right. Talking about the next hour, this is going to be at 6 p.m. as the midheaven. It's going to be squaring the ascendant. It's going to be squaring the north node. Yeah, you got to work. But sometimes that work is not going to make up pretty. Okay. It's particularly if you have to work in this within yourself. You guys going to be like, Dio, where are you leading us? It's about where you're leading yourself within the energy. Energies is present. It's all up to you how you're gonna use it. But when you have to work something into the 3D, better work this out. Okay, the next hour, we talking about this midheaven that's gonna be at the mid of Capricorn storm. The storm that needs cardinal changes in all point out to maintain balance within ourselves. Imagine you have this beautiful understanding within your feminine intuition and masculine intuition, and you're in a perfectly a balance of acceptance. Because when you accept the things, you don't fight things. When you don't fight things, guess what? There is no fights within yourself, and you're not fighting with others. Right? When the others start bringing a fight towards you, guess what? They're trying to get you out of this internal peace within yourself. Now, then you're going to be practicing this stoic moment. Keep yourself cool, wise, and understandable. And that can transferring from you towards the other people. I hope. All right, but this is how we're passing the good things to the people. All right, talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 8 p.m. Duality is going to come with this energy as the moon is about to transiting into Sag in there, but the Sagittarius, these energies of the moon is going to be okay with the transformation work that it's in process of the sudden changes that the universe brings in your life with the internal visions within the consciousness, and it goes back into the moon and you're flying off because you're putting pieces of you together. Those who cannot putting these pieces don't have this mindset in there, you're fighting the sudden changes of the universe. And this is like, what I have to do with this right now? What do I have to get with this? I was supposed to do this and this and this. But you don't see your weaknesses of that reaction. Wow, it's like, oh, okay, that's me. I have to stop doing what I'm doing because this is what happened. And I have to go there and I have to do things. It's okay. We'll go and move on. You see, and that's what the universe wants. You have to drop things that doesn't work, that not important right now, so you can do something else that is important. Maybe not according to you, but if you're following the reality and you follow the real things inside of you, that is going to bring these flying wings on you. All right, growth is gonna come in. It's gonna be rise up as a ascendant as the midheaven is gonna be at Aquarius. Powerful, powerful energies for the air signs. If you have something into the air signs, which is you probably do at least have something in there, you're going to be able to have this intuitive processing that you're going to feel around you, the air. You see the vibrations in there, they're passing as a magnetic field through the radio waves. You're not seeing the radio waves, but if you turn your radio, you can listen to music. But in reality, you don't see what the music brings there. The music is turned into a radio magnetic waves, and then you have something in there that listen these magnetic radio waves and turning back into informations that you can be able to reproduce, which is that is the end of the voice of the speaker. Okay, so with these energies there that you grow, that what you get in it within, as you see it right here, the ascendant, it shows up these divine energies with Venus. Hey, you're gonna be tuning in. We are gonna be tuning you in the next few days. Venus is gonna be tuned in. Hey, you never had solar. Now we're gonna crank it up with you. Hey, you already did that dark inner work within yourself. Let's give you this divine love. Let's congratulate you. Would you do that to yourself? I hope you do. I hope you do. All right. Talking about the next hour, it's going to be at 10 o'clock. The energy is going to be a little bit tough because of the family things, family situations. Yeah. But the midheaven at Aquarius says, like, don't worry about it. Use the new ways of handling it. Things are coming, but you have to adjust it within you. As the midheaven is squaring the moon, the things can be getting for. It's like, why the universe puts me through this? Why all of a sudden I feel okay? Everything is good in my life, and I have these beautiful things, and I have to enjoy it. And now I'm in all this energy that I have to, learning something new, growing up something new, and so on and so on. The universe says, like, did you grow anything when everything is beautiful? The answer is no. And you're here on earth to grow. You haven't got this part in there. Nobody can help you, okay? But if you want to grow, nobody will stop you. Actually gonna get support. So as this energy is coming in to the end of the day at 11 o'clock, pretty much in there, as the midheaven is with Saturn for the wisdom. That's the wisdom. You're gaining wisdom every day within you. As you listen at what you're supposed to listen, you understand what you're supposed to understand. If you listen, the soul within you. You see, that soul of yours is working with the subconsciousness. And this is why sometimes the people, they're operating from the consciousness. The base of informations they collected this lifetime without reaching it to the subconscious and using the powers from the previous lifetime, the previous experiences. The answers are all in there. You know about how to create things, even innovate things. You also know how to do things in the base of what you know from past life. Okay? But if you're using these wisdoms that right now within the subconscious is in there, you're going to be maturing on all levels of life. But this time, the maturing right now, it is in emotions. The emotions is the energy. And a proper relationship by using the energies. The energies that you understand what the energies does. The energies that are coming to you, you take them, you process them, and then you take those energies and you're emitting other energies. You might receive negative, you process things, you turn them to a transformational energies in there, and then you release it as the positiveness emotions. then. All right, Karen, thank you. Thank you for the happy birthday, and I will see you here soon. Okay. So, guys, if you have any questions, you got anything for it, um, you can shoot me some in email. You can give us an email to us in there, and we'll see how we can help you out. But it's what I see here. We are growing. We are moving forward by improving our own selves. All right, guys, and that's how I hope this report help you to understand the proper masculine, the energies inside of it, accepting the masculine, but you also accepting the feminine, how they operate, and how the energies affecting our emotions, and stop hurting each other, start loving each other. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you. I wish you a great day, and looking forward for your comments. Beloved guys. Ah, yeah. Happy birthday. Exactly. Okay. Just for my birthday, I can put the cake. I can find the emoji here. And it should be. There he is. Beloved guys.